Yo, 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 what it do? It is your boy One Star, and this is the cast where we turn around and interview people around and give relationship advice, podcast advice about business, news, stocks, whatever it is, you name it. If it's a great topic on the cast, we're gonna talk about it. But y'all already know on episode 1, right? Episode 1, I really started doing more of the things that I needed to do, and we asked people around, or really I done that episode about how do relationships impact you in everyday life, right? Now, we already know it's impactful in everyday, in type of ways. It's very broad. We was talking about relationships, we were talking about economic friendships, we was talking about business friendships, and we was talking about, relationships as well. So, with that basically being said, guess what I done, people? Look, I had to go into the city. Yes, Nashville, Cashville bound, 615. I am a native. Been here a long time. So what I had to do, they had an event, right? Called the Sixfest. So what I basically done, I had to go and drop some gems and just talk to people around, like get their insight and get their advice on relationships and how does it impact us on today's society. So sit back, tune in, take a chill for a minute, and come and rock with your boy as I turn around and show you more about Nashville. And then again, I show you more about the city and what other people have to say when it comes to relationships and advice. Now, I will say this right now. This is a disclaimer. Now, if you got little ones around, you may need to put them to the side for a minute, because this right here is some adult conversations dealing with relationships. You're going to have different people and different perspectives and different scenarios. So make sure you are judgmental about what you listen to. But then again, it's time to put them kids away for this one. This is for the grown and sexy. So stay tuned. Y'all go ahead and look at what I had to say to the people in the Ville. Yep. Yo, what it do? Is your boy Wall Star. Y'all see who I got in the building?
Empire, let the band play.
Hey, Bandplay, I got a question to ask you. I got to ask you about relationships, okay?
Yeah.
Now, how do relationships impact you in today's society?
Yeah, the relationships is good. The business got to be good. You feel me?
Okay.
They impact me heavily, bro. All my relationships is pretty much 75% of the music industry, bro. So if I ain't had a relationship I had, motherfuckers won't remember me when they see me 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you was in that room. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, hey, relationships go a long way.
Now, one thing I can say, one more thing. Now, I know everybody know who you are, but we got to say it anyway. How can they follow Bandplay on social media?
Now, all social media, I am Bandplay, man. Everything, bro. Pull with me, man.
Yeah, this is Wall Star. Again, hey, look, this is one of C-Town bound very own. We both from the same hometown.
That's real.
Like, I was from the south side, so I know where he is. So then again, congratulations on what accomplishments you came from. From C-Town, that's a big accomplishment. So I love you, dog. I love you. Like, we may be family down the road. Yo, it's your boy One Star, and I got Cookupboss today.
Hello.
Now, my question is for you, Cookup, real quick.
Okay.
How does relationship impact in today's society, in your opinion?
In my opinion, relationships impact me and everything. You hear what I'm saying? Even if it's with a nothing ass bitch. You hear what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
You see what I'm saying? You can make money off of nothing ass bitch. Or you can make money off of a nigga that got bread as long as you get your ass in. And relationships are so important that you need them all the time.
Now, Cooko, you already said the best answer for everybody. Now, how can they follow you? Somebody don't even know who you are. How can they follow you on social media?
At Cookupboss, goddammit. My middle name Dirt Cheap. I ain't a rapper, I'm an unrapper.
See, man, hey, you heard it from the source of mouth itself, man. This is 615 The Cast. I'm One Star, this Cookupboss, baby. Much love to you.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
Real shit, man. That's what's up, man.
Anytime, baby.
Appreciate it.
Yo, this is your boy One Star. You see who I got in the building?
Yes,
One of the best
Thirsty, the voice of Cashville, baby, every other personality.
Now, I got a question for you, Queen. The question is dealing with relationships.
All right.
Now, how impactful are relationships in today's society in your perception?
What type of relationships?
Let's go with personal, like love.
Okay. So, I definitely think it takes up maybe 80% out of 100. 80 out of 100.
Now, another question. One more for you. Now, I'm going to let you go. I know you're a busy lady.
Okay.
Now, what would your ideal relationship be to the king that you're looking for?
He gotta know God.
Okay.
He gotta have some street sense, and he gotta have bread.
right, now, how can they follow you? How people can follow you? Because you said some insightful information.
Yeah, you guys can follow me on all social media platforms as Abriana the Personality. You can Google me. I have a website, abrianathepersonality.com. And make sure you guys tap in with 615 Rap Game with my brother KDZ in Cashville. We doing it big for the city, baby. That's all I got to say.
I came for the relationship advice.
Now, there you have it. Now, this one star, this is the cast, and we got the beautiful personality lady, and we got KD. So, till the next time. Yo, what it do? It's your boy One Star, and we got who we got today?
Dope shit on in the building.
Man, look, Nashville very own, one of the best podcasters and the best promoters and the best everything in the field. So, I got to ask you this one question, Chief. It's about relationships. You ready for it? Now, when it comes to relationships, how does relationships impact you today in today's society, in your opinion?
Shit, relationships important, man. You know what I mean? In society today.
Yeah.
Shit, spiritually, financially, and wholehearted, man. You know what I mean? Like, shit, relationships, everything.
Now, don't shit. You know I gotta ask you another one. You know I gotta get a little deep on you because you one of them deep ones. Now, when it comes to Trump running this office and everything going on, now how is this gonna affect the economy today with the relationships? With these tariffs going on and this, that, and the other.
I mean, shit, with the tariffs, you know what I mean, just being real, everything going up high, you know what I mean? So, cost of living, which is already high. Living in Nashville, cost of living already fucked up.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean, with the tariffs, shit gonna probably double up or triple up.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean, it's good to have a good, healthy relationship. Even if it ain't just with a partner or whatnot, just have good relationships.
What about financial relationships? You think that's
them the best relationships?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just being real, that's why I said not just, partner-wise, you know what I mean? Relationships in the whole, buddy.
Now, for people who don't know who you are, how can they follow you on social media?
Dope Shit on the Crew, _ out the air name, Dope Shit on the Crew.
Shout out, what it do? It's your boy One Star. I am with two. Now, this is the cast, so I gotta ask you a question, right? Any question, like when it comes to relationships, because I've done an episode about relationships. So, how do relationships impact today's society and your meaning?
I ain't gonna lie. Relationships impact today's society. I mean, honestly, I feel like it's social media, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
What you mean by that?
Because I feel like this just me personally just speaking on, you feel me, based off of experience. Relationships, soon as you put that shit on the media, now everybody know who you fucking with. Now everybody want to be relationship goals, you feel me? It's just too much, you feel me? If we ain't have, I feel like relationships last longer without the media.
Hey, Two said what it is now. How can they follow you?
Man, go follow me on Instagram, N2Tay1414, you feel me? Tap in with my boy.
We're going to have to stop more about that. Look, next time, you give a shout out to the cast.
Man, shout out to the cash, man. Shout out to the cash. Tap in.
It is what it is. Yo, it's your boy One Star. It is the cast, and I got OG Nappy in the building, baby. Now, OG, I got a question to ask you. You know, you a long friend of mine, so I got to ask you a question. It comes to relationships, though. You ready? When it comes to relationships in today's society, how impactful is it for you in your music career?
That's everything. Because before, I was lost. You know, you got to survive. You got to get money anyway. So you might be trying to get on your grind, do your music thing, but you got to take care of yourself. You got to pay bills, feed yourself, and it get in the way sometimes. And I went to desperate measures to make sure I survived. So I got, like you said, relationships was everything. The main one is a girl in your life. So that mean a lot. Make sure to know who you know, fucking with, who you was sleeping with. That mean a lot. Because that's going to get you far. My brother.
Now, make sure you keep yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually healthy. That's what OG done said out of his own mouth. So, OG, how can they find you? Because many people don't know who you are.
OG Nappy, Long Lots. Google it. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Twitter, OG Nappy Long Lot. Instagram, OG Long Lot.
Tap in with my nigga for real.
It's streaming. It's already going up. Type me in, you know. But put me in the motherfucking Google search bar. It's going to come up all day.
Man, shout out. Much love to you. I see you out there, man. We doing a lot. Look, what you advertising? Forever East Side. You hit. Now, this is your boy One Star. Thank you so much, OG.
One Star, man. This is day one real one from when I was selling mixtapes when I just started. He made me feel like I was doing something.
Hey, baby.
Like I was special. He was doing his thing too. Check his shit out. I don't know if he's still dropping, but the nigga cold. The nigga do his thing. Only fuck with niggas that do their thing. Fuck y'all talking about.
Now, one more thing. I gotta ask you like these because you know I've been waiting on it for some years. When you gonna drop that track for me? I'll come out of retirement once you give me that track.
Man, I'm making music all the time. Hit me up, let me know I send something through. I'm at a point in my life where I'm having fun with this shit. I'm doing my thing, I ain't tripping. We're gonna get bigger and bigger. So you know I'm trying to bring all my people up. That's the point. I ain't do this shit to gloat. I don't do this shit to floss. I sold my jewelry and invested in my shit again. I said, fuck all that flexing. I'm trying to bring my people up. So if you want whatever you trying to do, I'm with it.
You heard it. You heard it yourself. Now you heard Lil Lark said he gonna get me out of retirement. So get ready. So when it comes, I'm gonna drop something too. I'm coming out of retirement. Man, shout out love, baby. Thank you so much. Yo, what it do? It's your boy One Star. Who we got in the building today?
We got TJ with you in the building.
So TJ, I got a question to ask you for the cast 615. You ready for this question? It's dealing with relationships. It's one question. Okay. Now here you go. When it comes to relationships in today's society, how impactful is it in your eye?
Ooh, man, look, I feel like a strong relationship is very impactful in today's term, bro. Like,
Can't elaborate a little bit.
Okay. So I feel like with more relationships, everybody coming together will really bring everybody together in the city for real.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me.
No, don't worry about it. I got another question for you because that was a good question. No question is a bad question.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to relationships to you, what would your ideal queen be to you when it comes to a relationship?
Man, my ideal queen, bro, would be an understanding woman, though.
Okay.
Really a woman that's like patient and kind for real, bro. Like honestly, like that's my type of girl. You know what I mean? And that can take my dad jokes, man, my little corny jokes and shit.
Okay. Now, last thing. Now, that was a great, thank you for everything you said because it's impactful for everybody. But the thing about, how can people follow you now? Since they like somebody like, man, he got that wisdom shit. How can they follow you?
Man, you can find me on all platforms at OMGSTJ3. Man, I'm posting silly stuff, regular stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I really just use that as, like, my outlet, man, like, at the end of the day. So, you know what I mean? You might find something that you like.
I bet that. Yo. This is the cast with One Star, and I'm about to ask these beautiful people a question. Hey, when it comes to relationships, how does it impact today's society, and why do you feel like that?
Like
Couples, individuals, any type of relationship.
I mean, I guess it depends on the relationship. Like, how does it affect the world? Yeah. I mean, connections. We're humans. Everyone needs connections, relationships.
How about dealing with the economy? Like what Trump is going on and doing right now, how do you feel about the relationship with the economy, with the country?
That's a big question. That's, I don't really like getting into politics, so I cannot answer that.
Okay, how about for you? Opinionated. Not politics, just opinionated.
I just know everybody's broke right now, and we all hate that. I can say that.
Well, look, you have it. We're going to make it brief and sweet. But look, them are the basic questions that we asking. And yes, we are having like that, but relationships are a major factor. So this is the questions that we're asking for tonight. Yo, it's your boy One Star. What's your name, Queen?
Tara.
Nice to meet you. Now I got a question to ask you. You ready? Now, when it comes to relationships, how impactful are relationships in today's society? The way how you think about it overseas.
I can hear you.
How impactful do you think that relationships are in today's society?
I don't know. I don't think it's the same as it used to be.
What you mean by that? Like, can you explain to somebody who never seen it back in the old day compared to today's society? Let's go 10 years back.
I don't think it means as much because of social media. Like, people feel like they got options now.
So it's too fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. You can't say it's too fast because some people move fast.
So when it comes to you, how do you feel about it?
I don't know. I move fast.
Hey, you got it. Some people
move fast. I don't know. I ain't got time on that plane.
So,
that's true.
For an ideal king though that you probably was looking for in your life, what would be an ideal king in your eye?
a protector, someone that's like able to communicate, and someone that's like know how to control their emotions.
Emotionally intelligent.
Emotionally intelligent, that's the word. And let's see, that's really like the main thing.
Well, you have it. And what's your name again, Queen?
Tyra.
Tyra. Hey, look, we told you we're getting everybody in tonight. These are the recaps of how other people think about how relationships impact today's people in today's society. Yo, it's your boy Juan. So I got another queen up in here that's been around. This is B. Marie. Now,
How y'all doing?
I got a question to ask you. I already done got Gaza, so I already done got her, so I gotta ask you. When it comes to relationships, how impactful is relationships in today's society with you?
With me.
How does it mean to you? Your interpretation to the people.
Ask them, yes I do. You put me on the spot with that, like, for me right now, I'm focused, and so yeah, I'm not in the. I really don't have no perspective on.
Okay, so let me break it down real quick because I've been hitting everybody broadly real quick. Healthy or unhealthy relationship, which one you'll go for and why?
Healthy, of course.
Why?
I mean, who doesn't want a healthy relationship?
What's your
I come from an old family.
But what's your definition of a healthy relationship before we close it out?
Loyalty.
Two more words. Give me two.
You gotta have more than love.
Okay.
Okay, right? You gotta have loyalty. You gotta have trust.
Okay.
Like not that what y'all be doing. You have to have trust. Right?
And what else? One more. Give me one more word.
Communication, of course.
Okay, communication. Now look, you got it. Now I heard you got a new single.
I do.
Go on and show him that single cover.
Oh, he called me a queen. I walked up. He called me.
Yeah, go on and show him. Now she got a new single, Queen, coming out.
Oh yeah, it's already out, yo. It's already out.
But how can they find it?
They can find it on all streaming platforms right now. It's out on all streaming platforms, and I have a lyric video available on YouTube. Y'all go watch it.
How can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram and everything else at B Marie the Barbie. Okay, B Marie the Barbie.
And you got it from B Marie. Now again, we asking everybody up in here tonight about relationships. I just done an episode on one. That's why. Yo, this your boy Juan Star. Who we got today?
Yo, what up, though? It's Double Solid ENT, man. Big CEO Solid, man, checking in.
So, CEO Solid, I got a question to ask you about relationships. You ready for it?
I'm ready for it. What's happening?
All right, when it comes to relationships, how does relationships impact you today, personally, in today's society?
That's actually a good question, man, because I'm always speaking on, you know what I'm saying, relationships or whatever, man. My biggest thing right now is understanding and knowing that relationships are worth more than money, you know what I mean? Like, relationships will get you in some doors that money can't, you know what I'm saying? Also, I like to, nourish in nature, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm saying that right. Nourish my relationships, you feel me? Yeah, like, I always call people and just check on them randomly. You feel me? It can be holidays or it can be just one day I wake up and be like, man, I need to check on bro, see how he doing today, or check on sis and see how she doing today. You know what I mean? But relationships are very much needed. And, you know what I mean? If you maintain a healthy relationship, man, them blessings will come in and everything goes smooth for you.
Hey, by looking, I can tell it bless you tremendously on relationships. So,
man,
look, hey, thank you so much. Hey, anybody want to try to get a hold of you, where can they follow you at?
Man, follow me at Double Solid ENT on all social media platforms. That's double, and then it's solid. But when you spell my solid, it's solid with two eyes. And the reason why it's solid with two eyes because everybody say they solid, but can't everybody say they double solid. You heard me?
Ooh, I love it. I got 100 round in the building now. Let's party. Now I got a question to ask you. It's about relationships. You ready?
I'm ready.
Now, when it comes to relationships, how impactful is relationships in today's society to you?
How impactful it is? It's real impactful because I go by, Black love, Black history. And if you take your time and see the background and the meaning on how it's really supposed to go, you'll love it the same and to be impactful to you. But today's generation, people really just don't understand certain things.
So if you can talk to anybody about love, and like what example to give them in a good, healthy way, what could you tell them?
Just communicate with your significant others about everything. Even when y'all have problems, don't go days and stuff without talking. Just go on and lay it on the table and let it keep it healthy. I guess I need to take it. I be trying to take my own advice, but they gotta find somebody.
Processing time is the key. Now, I just heard you got a new mixtape out. I just heard you got a new project out. You think nobody don't know? I watch everything. You know the cast on everything. So tell them about how can they get into your new music and tell them where to find you and all of that on my people.
My new music is Let Me In. It's out on all streaming platforms. You can follow me on Instagram at 100round100 and on the DSPs HUNNID round 100 round. And there you go.
Hey, you got it. Hey, like I said, I'm asking everybody today from the episode we had about how impactful relationships is. Boom, he got his QR code right there. It is what it is. What's your name?
It's your girl Tree.
Nice to meet you. Look, I got a question about relationships. You ready?
Okay.
So when it comes to relationships in today's society, how impactful is it and why do you feel like it's something?
How are relationships impactful?
Mm-hmm.
How are relationships impactful? Wait, I feel like it's a few things that impact the relationship.
Like
or
what?
that it could be social media, the music, a lot of things impact the relationship.
Okay, so when it comes to a relationship, like a love, genuine connection, how impactful is it to be? Is it impactful to be with somebody or not? And why?
I mean, yeah, it's a relationship. I mean, love is impactful. I mean, who you spending the rest of your life with is impactful,
So is it any certain standards when it comes to being impactful? Like, do you want your person impactful to the way that they're going to protect you and have some flaws? Like,
I mean, nobody's perfect.
Okay.
But I mean, as a man, you're protector, provider, it's different roles as far as a man and a woman.
Okay, so we're gonna leave that right there because it can get a little controversial.
Yeah,
So
you gotta break it down.
Question, what's your name?
Emmanuel.
Nice to meet you, Emmanuel. Now, the question is dealing with relationships. How impactful in today's society relationships are, and why do you feel that way?
I feel like it's very impactful. One thing about it, we must understand that we need each other. We don't need to live on ourselves by ourselves or be independent in a way.
Can you elaborate for the people?
For what I mean is like every man needs a woman, a good woman in life, because to complete them, and every woman should need a man to complete her. I feel like it's very important in the Black community that we need each other and stop trying to live so independent from each other and realize that we got to live in this economy, especially when it comes to financially wise. And this economy is so crazy. You can't live by yourself in this kind of economy, especially if you want a high maintenance life. So you need each other.
So a little balance, a little even take and take.
Yes, balance is very important. Balance is very important, and the biggest thing is a relationship that gets based upon God.
See, there you got it, and he asked it the right way. So I love that answer. So with that basically being said, this is One Style, and we'll hit you to the next time. And what's your name, Chief?
JD Trill.
Now, my question with you is dealing with relationships. How impactful is relationships to you in today's society?
Man, a relationship can keep you out of trouble. And I remember being in a whole lot of trouble when I was young. I'm still young. I just turned 21. But, you know what I'm saying, my fiance, we've been together for 3 years now. And I feel like we've been through hell and back. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through hell and back to, really see, you know what I'm saying, and really find your person. I feel like I found my person. She influenced me to change my ways. I was in the sin, you know what I'm saying? I feel like being with her, she made me want to level up and get myself out of sin, and being with her, it made me strengthen my relationship with God, so I'll be able to take care of her and be there for her and our kids, because I got a daughter on the way, and I want to show that young love is real. You know what I'm saying?
So my main thing to you, when you gonna ask that question? Because it sounds like if you that in love, when you gonna ask the question?
I asked the question the day that she brought it up. we are engaged right now.
Okay.
So we working on our marriage.
It's no wrong with smiling, man.
Yeah, we working on our marriage, but we've been engaged for like maybe about a year and a half. So we going strong, and I feel like getting married in my 20s. I feel like I'm ready for it, and I think she is for sure.
So one thing I'm gonna say, congratulations on the engagement. Look, keep pushing, keep being that king that you are. Now, if there's anybody in the same situation that you was in, talking about trying to be ready to jump, what would you tell them about relationships, about jumping into it?
Take it slow, because you don't know what's in them deep waters. I got in them deep waters without thinking. I ended up with a son, and I made a lot of mistakes with my son, but I'm learning, I'm young. And to all the other young people out there, you know what I'm saying, don't jump too early into this life, because it's really hard. And I didn't think it would be this hard, but it's hard. But if you're really dedicated and if you're really passionate and really want to chase this shit for real, then, hey, go after it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going strong, and we plan on sticking together forever. That's my mindset for sure. Hell yeah.
And see, you got it. This is, hey, like we're doing, we're asking a lot of other people. Now, well, real quick, where can they follow?
Man, they can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I go by JD Trill, JDE-TRILL. JDE space TRILL.
What's your name, Queen?
My name's Jessica.
Nice to meet you. Now, my question to you is about relationships. Are you ready?
How you want me to answer this question?
Okay, no, it's just one, and it's dealing with love.
Yeah,
now, when it comes to relationships, how impactful are relationships to you in your own meaning?
A relationship is very important to me. It means you opening up your life and giving your heart to somebody who's gonna be there no matter what. Like, I take relationships very seriously. Relationships to me is like giving birth to my child. It's my firstborn.
So when it comes to a king out there that's looking for your king that already got you, how do you keep yourself balanced with your king during hard times?
That hit home.
Okay. What's your name?
DJ Gorilla South, 103.7 FM.
Hey, I got a question for you about relationships, right? When it comes to relationships,
Talking about music business or social? What are you
you're the first person to ask the right way. Thank you. Now, when it comes to like personal relationships, how impactful is it for you to have a relationship?
How impactful is it for me to have one?
Yeah. In your own terminology.
You mean important or like what do you?
Period. Like,
I mean, you shouldn't be dependent on other people. You should be as self-sufficient as possible.
okay.
But socializing does something for you. You know, it makes you feel better about a lot of things. A lot of times sharing experiences with people.
Okay, now one more thing. If somebody had a problem and tried to get advice from you, what type of advice would you give them dealing with relationships?
So if you're talking about intimacy, man, you know, with a spouse, I would suggest having a deep conversation. One of the problems that I've had consistently with women, they don't like questions, and that's because a lot of them got stuff to hide. But if you're having issues, most of those issues can be talked out. Y'all just have to come to an understanding. But in order to come to an understanding, you got to be open-minded about it. You can't just think everything got to be your way.
Okay, I love that. I love that. Now, anything else would you like to ask? How can people follow you?
So I'm at Gorilla South on all platforms, TikTok, everything, all platforms. I play local artists on Saturdays, 103.7 FM at 5 p.m. I do international artists on Wednesdays, 103.7 FM.
What's your name, Queen?
You got fast?
Hey, my question is dealing with relationships, right? How impactful in today's society is relationships to you? Your meaning of it?
I mean, you need relationships with people regardless of the dynamic to enable to grow and enable to become a better person on occasion. It shouldn't delegate what you do in your life on a daily basis, but it should be a part of how you grow just because you need people in your life in all aspects.
Now, about the economy dealing with Trump, like how he's operating this. We're not going to talk politics. It's just a question.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to what's going on with him doing the things that he's doing with the economy, do you think this is impacting the relationship with the United States in a healthy way or an unhealthy way at the moment?
Unhealthy way, because when the way he's doing politics with economics, it's very much going to impact on the U.S. citizens with all the taxes that are going to be raised with everyday things that we use. It started with like coffee beans and roses, but it's going to go down to gas prices and like simple things like paper and everything that even in poorer economies that usually it would be a little bit cheaper, everything's starting to raise up.
So how long will you think this take place where the world's starting to see this in your eye perception?
I give it like a month or two, maybe. I mean, things take a full effect for them to actually see it probably throughout his whole term. You're going to see it start to degrade a little bit, but I can't really say which one. It's pretty quick right now.
Okay, well, you got it, and you're an artist, and you got any social media that people can follow you out about your crafts and gifts?
I do, NGRFACETS on all platforms. I got an album out called Handle with Care. You can check that out if you want to.
Yes, I got two beautiful ladies right here, and I'm going to ask y'all both a question, okay? Now, the question is dealing with relationships. How do relationships impact in today's society?
It's damaging.
What you mean by that?
It's damaging. People don't know morals. They don't self-respect. They don't know self-care. They don't know none of that.
Okay.
Loyalty at all.
And how about for you? How does relationships impact today's society?
Today's society, I mean, if you find the right one and you in a healthy relationship, all you can do is go to the top, especially if it's a holy relationship that you can both, benefit from. Because I don't truly believe we was put here to be toxic to each other, but we go through trials and tribulations to the point of people assume in today's society will knock a relationship quicker than they will try to fix one. So that's just my point of view on it though. Because me myself, I'm in a happy relationship and we both here on business, and you feel me? I'm grateful for it.
What's your name? Nix. Nice to meet you. Look, question is, how does relationship impact you in today's society?
That's a great question. I just think if you forget the sexual tendencies and the desires and everything, and you find out who the person is on the inside, you may be able to find that a little bit more soothing to your taste.
So how about you? Like, how did you find it?
Through sexual tendencies.
What's your name?
Miss V.
Miss V, I got a question to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Now, when it comes to relationships in today's society, how impactful is it to have one and why?
Have one?
Or any type of relationship, like love or...
Well, I value relationships because relationships show that loyalty. You got that person. I respect that relationship. And you can have many. And you protect your relationship just simply because even like in the industry, we're in this industry. And I value relationships over clout.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Mr. 110.
110, nice to meet you. I got a question for you.
What's good, Brody?
Now, when it comes to relationships,
okay,
in today's society, how impactful is relationships in your perception?
I mean, I feel like if you got the right queen, it's always gonna make the right king. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's yin and yang. You feel me? So that's kind of how I feel about it. But like, if you got the wrong type of relationship, it's just gonna drag you down.
So what you mean about wrong relationship from between a healthy and an unhealthy relationship?
I feel like a healthy relationship, man, she gonna provide what you need to succeed, and so the man gonna do the same thing to the woman. That's how, good foundation get built, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't got that, you're not gonna succeed. You're just gonna go straight to the ground.
Well, I see you out here, God. I see you out here. I see you on that spiritual insight. I see. But look, that is the question that we had to ask on the cast with Warren Star. And I got, what's your name?
D Stunner.
Hey, I got a quick question for you. Dealing with relationships. Are you ready? Now, when it comes to a relationship, how impactful are relationships in today's society?
They're very impactful. As a matter of fact, it's less relationships now because of what social media and stuff make it seem like a relationship should be. But whatever you do inside and whatever makes y'all happy, it's just communication. Communications is a number one important thing in a relationship. As long as you got that, everything gonna work itself out.
That's what you feel?
I know it for a fact.
And what's your name?
Triana.
Nice to meet you. Now, I got a question to ask you. When it comes to relationships in today's society, what do you feel about relationships? How impactful is relationships in today's society?
To me, they trash right now.
Why?
Because everybody cheating on everybody and nobody's really getting along.
What you mean by that? Elaborate.
Like, nobody's loyal. Nobody's faithful no more. Everybody want to...
So you saying there's no more old school traditions, or you just saying...
They are, but they're hard to find.
What you mean by that?
I haven't met a real genuine person in a very long time, as far as man wise.
As far as man-wise.
Yes.
So have you took the time to be aligned mentally, physically, and spiritually, and you balancing out? Now, another question before we get up out of here.
Okay.
Would you date yourself?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm a perfect person. I love me.
What's your name?
My name Kari West, CEO of Click Tight Circle Entertainment, baby.
Hey, Click Tight in the building. So my question is, what you dealing with relationships? You ready for it?
I'm ready, baby.
All right. When it comes to relationships, how impactful do you think relationships in today's society is?
Man, so relationships are impactful in today's society, man. Relationships can take you farther than just being you. You know what I'm saying? Just me meeting this brother right here. I don't know who he tapped into or what he tapped into, but if I lock in with him, me build that relationship, you never know what come from that. You know what I'm saying? I got friends and family that done ran Grammys, different things like that, man. But when it comes to relationships, you can tap in. You never know where it's gonna take you, man.
Amen to that, amen to that. Now, how can I follow you? I know some people may know who you are. Some people may not.
So, you know, I ain't got a social media myself, man, but you can follow me at Click Tight Circle ENT on Instagram. Okay. And if you want to reach out to me, it's Click Tight Circle 615 at Gmail. It's CLIQUE Tight Circle ENT, and tap in with me, man, anytime.
Now you got it. You heard it from the source itself, how to get in contact with him and about relationship. But this is One Star, this is the cast. And again, we got more questions to ask other people about relationships on the night, okay?
Stay tuned, man. We tapped in with the city Sixfest. Let's go, baby.
Yo, what it do? This is One Star, and what's your name?
Red.
Nice to meet you. Now, my question with you is dealing with relationships as well. When it comes to relationships, how impactful is relationships to you?
So far as an impactful relationship, like how's it impactful on me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where I want to start, you know?
Start the first thing in your mind.
So far as relationship impactful, I feel like communication and trust, I guess.
Okay.
You know, like you gotta be able to communicate in order for the relationship to work.
Okay.
And there has to be trust in order for the relationship, you know, to work. So I would say communication and trust.
So that's it. That was the question I was asking. So
Yeah.
tell them your name again.
My name is Red. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, but currently in ATL.
See, they coming all over ATL, Tennessee. They coming back. So
Yeah.
615.
Yeah.
It is 615. So it is One Star. These are the questions that I'm asking everybody tonight. So stay tuned.